Right then, boys and girls, we are coming to the business end of this League 2 season. We've got 7 games left, and we've got 2 of them coming up for you today. Hello guys, David here, and welcome back to episode number 45 of Hometown Hero here with Salisbury FC. In today's episode, we have got 2 games for you. We've got the away from home game at Harrogate, and then we're back home to play Morecambe in the second one. Since you were last with us, we played against Plymouth and Bolton. We drew both games. We've not really played very well, to be completely honest with you. We drew against Northampton, which was a bit disappointing. We should have won that game. We lost against Aldershot. We definitely should have won that game. 2-0 up inside 10 minutes. Very disappointing we lost that. A good win against Doncaster, because obviously they're above us in the table, so that was a really nice victory. And then again, a game we should have won against Notts County, but we drew 1-1. So that leaves us still in the playoffs by 7 points ahead of Bolton, which is good. 10 points still ahead of Plymouth, so nearly as you were from when you last saw us. But we're starting to drift off a little bit from Doncaster in the final playoff, a final promotion spot. They're 6 points ahead of us. We have got 7 games left, but it's looking ever the unlikely that's not going to happen, unfortunately. One thing I have been looking at is the fact that we have got a fantastic goals against record. We've conceded less than a goal a game, which for a newly promoted side is absolutely ridiculous. And I mean, we've not scored the most goals in the league, but we've scored way more than most teams in that kind of general area have, which is good. So I'm quite happy with that. But anyway, enough chitter chatter. Let's get into the first game. We've gone back to the 4-4-2 for this one, and Aaron Owen is fit. This is his first game back. He can only do 45 minutes, so I have to be very careful with him, but I want him back in because we're really struggling with the people that we have available at the moment. I think since we've lost him to injury, he's been a big miss. So I'm glad we've got him back. But it's going to be a Conquo in goal. Turnbull, Sutcliffe, Hughes, Jones and Kessler the back 4. Hemmings, Chambers, Perry and Brennan the midfield 4, and then Aaron Owen and Sam Rodber up top. The main reason I wanted Aaron Owen back in is actually because of Sam Rodber. Sam's not been playing very well, because Aaron's not been playing. Hopefully, now that we've got Aaron back in, we can then get Sam firing again as well. That's the kind of hope. We'll see. Might not happen that way, but you can hope, can't you? So Harrogate are 13th in the table. We can finish anywhere between 1st and 14th as it stands. I saw that a second ago, just as I was running through that quick intro for you. So we can get anything between 1st and 14th, which is quite impressive actually. Obviously, it needs to be top 7 really. That is an absolute minimum. I think the playoffs are going to be a stretch too far this year. If we wanted to go up, we would have to get promoted. I don't think we'll get through the playoffs, but you never know. We've got to get into the playoffs first because we're not playing very well at the moment, and that kind of just hits the nail on the head, really. Slick move from Harrogate, passed around us. No one even made a chance to put a tackle in, and yeah, I mean, well, a tackle there from Chambers just wasn't good enough. But done over by the 1-2s. Quite a tight little goal, to be fair, from Harrogate. I can't say any fairer than that, but not the best start, not what we wanted, and Bolton go within 5 of us now. The bottle is well and truly on, boys and girls. Let's wait for that to happen. Kessler throws it in. It doesn't get to anyone. Comes out to Harrogate man. Comes out to Harrogate man. Yeah, we'll run with that. Owen puts the ball forward. Or nearly finds Hemmings. Goes back to him. Though he's got. I was going to say he's got support on the right, but Hemmings finds Rodber. If not Hemmings, we find Rodber. It's Chambers. Didn't manage to convert though. Cross comes in. Chambers is on this one. Can anyone get to it? It kind of bounces around. Oh, Sutcliffe's so slow. I thought Sutcliffe would get to that. He's just so bloody slow. He couldn't even get there in time. Right, we've got another chance. We're the ones having the highlights now. That's a nice little ball over the top. Kessler gets past his man. Lovely stuff. Finds Chambers. That is such a rubbish pass. Jack Chambers. Rodber picks it up this time though, and that is the combination we wanted. Aaron Owen heads it off his massive 6'8" frame and drops it down to Sam Rodber, who doesn't need 2 chances to finish that one off. That is exactly what we like to see. That's a lovely deft header from the Welshman, and Sam doesn't need 2 invitations to do that really, does he? And luckily got a goal back before half time. We had a good little spell there. If we can carry on as we were, that'd be good. And that's apparently a penalty. I didn't see a push. He was too small to get to it anyway, but fine, whatever. Love the EFL. It's great. Conquer. I thought he saved that as well. That's even more annoying. So we're back to square one within 90 seconds. Is it? I don't know when that. Probably a couple of minutes, but still not good. Kessler ball in, no one. Dolby picks it up for Harrogate. They're on the break again. This is scary. This is worrying stuff. Yates is in. It's going to be 3-1 before half time. This is absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. Oh, goodness me. Goodness me. Let's not watch this tripe. Bolton are drawing, it seems. So we're not losing too much to them as it stands. And that's 4-1. And yeah, it's game over. It was game over before. It's definitely game over now. Where's the berate button? Come on. I want to click the berate button. Let me skip this highlight. Go away. I don't want to watch that. Berate. Angry manager. This is shocking. What's happened? If they score 5, I'm going to lose it. You're joking. You're absolutely joking. Excuse my French. For any younger viewers who are watching. Goodness me. What has happened? That is what you call a capitulation. That's all I can say. Look at that. 4 goals in 10 minutes. That's abysmal. That is absolutely abysmal. If we concede 6, I'm not showing you the second half. I'm throwing it out there now. I've got no words. Genuinely can't. In fact, technically, it's 4 in 9 minutes. That is stupid. Throw the water bottle. Demotivated. You've been rubbish. You've been absolutely rubbish, mate. All of you. You don't deserve to play on this pitch. Aaron Owen needs to come off. Excuse me. Right, Kessler can come off because he's been rubbish. Hughes Jones can come off because he's also been rubbish. We don't have anyone else we can actually change because Turnbull's been rubbish. Dan Brennan's been rubbish as well. There's not enough there that we can change, unfortunately. And I have to bring Aaron Owen off because that's what the physios recommended. So that's what we're doing. Absolutely shocking. I can't believe this. I genuinely can't. I mean, that's a red card. Surely he's gone through the back of him to get that ball. Weird decision from the referee, but whatever. Sam Robert, can't finish. As if I'm getting disappointed we're not scoring a second goal. As if that's going to get us back into this game. What a horrible start to this episode this has been. That's not even gone out. I've never seen that. Oh, of course he runs it out himself. Of course he does. Couldn't have hit it in first time, could he? Goodness me. Well, that whole record of conceding less than a goal a game is massively out the window now. Those of you who are interested. Sutcliffe's been one of the only decent players in his pitch, in my opinion. Oh my goodness. I thought that was going in. I thought that was going in the back of the net. Genuinely did. I mean, there's not much I can do really. I can fire him up as much as I like. We're not going to score 4 goals. Absolutely rubbish. We'll take off Jack Chambers because no point rushing him through this game, even when he's got a knock. I've just noticed. So we'll take him off. We'll finish the game with 10 because we're not going to get anything out of it. Shocking, lads. Absolutely shocking. I'm thinking wholesale changes for the next game. Not many people here, apart from Sam Rodber and Ethan Sutcliffe, not many of these guys have deserved a chance to play in the next game. Perry maybe as well. Otherwise, I'm thinking wholesale. I'm thinking Bookers. I'm thinking Bookers wholesale changes. Oh, jeez. It's probably how I'd stand on the touchline as well, just arms folded, fuming. I probably would have walked off, to be honest. That is absolutely shocking. Far from pleased. Right. Well, that's not good. That puts us 5 points ahead of Bolton behind us. And we go up against Morecambe next in what is now effectively Must-win game. Right then, folks, after that horror show away from home at Harrogate, that's the only way I can describe it. As I mentioned, changes have been made across the board. Okonkwo is going to be in goal still because he's our best goalkeeper. In fact, no. I'm going to give Callum a chance. Give him a chance to get a run out as well because he deserves a bit of time to play on the pitch. Zamora, Hughes, Jones, Sutcliffe and Genesini as the back four this time. Let's put Genesini back into a more familiar role. Diaz, Edwards, Perry and Thistleton is the midfield four. Aaron Owen and Sam Rodber. Two of the main players who have retained their positions from the last week. 6 changes from the last match. So it's been wholesale to say the least. And hopefully it will mean we can get something out of this game because I'm now, as I always am, because I'm a very pessimistic man when it comes to Football Manager, I'm now worried we're going to drop out of the the playoffs entirely and we're going to end up finishing 8th. Because that's just what I would do. For those of you who've watched me stream at any point in the many times I've tried to start doing it again, you'll know that I'm very good at nearly bottling stuff. So I don't want that to happen again. Rather get into the playoffs and then lose than not get into the playoffs at all. And we've been in them all season. I don't think there's been a point where we've really been out of the playoffs. I could be wrong. I'll check that if I remember at the end of the episode. And we'll confirm that. But I'm fairly certain we haven't been out of the playoffs all year. At least on like a full game week anyway. I'm starting to make excuses now. We'll leave it at that. Right. Southend were on a bit of a roll and they've kind of bottled off a little bit recently because I was watching them win game after game after game and that's not good. Tommy Wright can come on instead of the now injured Sam Rodber. That's annoying because that's one change gone and realistically I've been told again I should be taking off Aaron Owen, but I'm not going to. I'm going to give him the game. I'm going to try, or at least as much as I can of the game as possible because we're not creating anything. And I've just realised it's probably because, oh no, we are distributing to the target man. Just nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. I mean, it's better than conceding 5 like we did in the last game, but I'd quite like a couple of goals for us instead if we can, please. That'd be nice, lads. At least one. At least one more than whatever Morecambe do. So if they score none, we get 1. That's fine. Score 1, we get 2. I'm happy with that. Just want 1 more than them. Oh, goodness me. I thought he was offside, to be honest, there, but turns out he wasn't. He went for a goal kick, so. Not an offside. This is a good position. Antonio Diaz will be presumably beyond this. He is. I know he can score from here, and he does. Antonio Diaz in his 2nd goal of the season. He's not played much. I feel for the lad because he was one of those. I'll go way, way back to when I first started this save. And I always thought he would be the kind of player who would stick with us for the long haul as he continued to improve. He hasn't necessarily done as much of that as we would have hoped for. But when you can bring him on and he does that, I'm happy. I'm a happy bunny. And Aaron Owen has done his part. So he can come off. I'm going to leave the other change for now because I just want to see how fitness goes because we've got quite a few games coming up. At the moment, that's not the first time we've conceded that goal. I'm feeling shades of the Southern League Cup final, was it? I know it was that game. I just can't remember what the name of the cup was called. When we played against Taunton and we lost on penalties and that happened. Exactly that goal. So I don't know whether that's just something that we're not very good at defending or what, but who knows. Harry Owen will be the last one. He can come on instead of whoever I've just taken off. I've already forgotten who it was. Diaz again! Oh! Oh, that was so close. Oh, that was inches away. Oh, can't believe that. Come on. Last minute. Last few minutes of added time. Zamora with a throw. Finds Perry. Ball in. Thistleton! Yes! The old guard. The old guard. Come on, boys. Diaz and Thistleton getting the 2 goals. The old guard have combined. Oh, get in there, boys. That's what we like to see. Look at this. Ball back. Perry. Thistleton. Cool as you like. Dinks it into that top right bin. Oh, thank goodness. Phew. Managed to avoid that. Well, I mean, we haven't avoided it yet because there's been a highlight straight from kickoff. So let's just try and stop this, please, lads. Thistleton, good lad. That's it. Sutcliffe, Thistleton, nod it on. That's it. Get it up the other end. Good lad, Tommy Wright. Go on. Good effort, mate. That's it, Dylan. Harry Owen. Nice. Playing it around. That's it. Owen, good ball to Tommy Wright. That's lovely stuff. Oh! Oh, it's comfortable. Oh, wowee. What a lovely bit of play that was. Lovely little assist from Harry Owen as well. I want to see this one again. Couple of passes between them. Thistleton back to Owen. First time. Look at that weight of pass. I've no idea what the keeper's doing, but I'm certainly not going to complain. That is what we like to see. That is automatic promotion chances from what I just saw based on the points difference. Well and truly reignited. 4 points off with 5 points left. 5 games left, sorry, from Walsall. That's interesting. What's happening with Rod? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, balls. Oh, that's less than ideal. That is less than ideal. So that means we're out of that. We're without our star striker for the rest of the season, who is the joint 8th highest goal scorer. That's not as good as I thought it was going to be. There'll be more than that. Clearly not. That's not good at all. Not good at all. There's nothing we can do about it. We've got to move on. We've got to power through. We will come back at the end of the regular season. Saying that sounding like an NFL follower or anything like that. But we'll come back for the games against Forest Green Rovers and against Fleetwood Town. They are huge, huge games in the outcome of this season, as well as playing against Colchester in a couple of games as well, which is good. Other side of Wrexham and Oldham, who are in the relegation zones. So yeah, we're probably going to lose every single game at the end of the season, and we'll probably fall out of the playoffs. That's all good fun, isn't it? But anyway, guys, if you've enjoyed that one, make sure you hit the thumbs up button for me. Subscribe if you're new to the channel and you want to see some regular Football Manager content, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye-bye.